using in ECC, right? The ME21N, ME51N to create
Mm.
PR, PO.
Mm.
I think those transaction only they call it as advanced transaction because they have everything, right? Most of the fields are available, and
Mm.
that's why they call it as a advanced transaction. So
Mm.
yeah, let's see. So purchasing contract.
Mm.
So generally, purchasing contract is part of outline agreement in SAP. So outline agreement contains two different agreements. One is contract, second one
Mm.
is scheduling agreement. Mostly, all the organizations, whatever I have seen, the contracts are mostly used. Scheduling agreement will be very less. Customers or clients are using it. Both are similar. Okay, when it comes to scheduling agreement, there are some advantages compared to the contract. Okay, except that
Okay.
that is only in terms of executing the document, the
Mm.
advantages. Other than that, the price or other things, it is same in both the cases. Okay, no changes.
Mm.
So this they are showing how we can create a contract. Once a contract is created, how the next process will go on. So we can create contract. There's no zoom in option.
It
Okay.
refers to contract quotation.
Yeah, we can create manually without any reference by
Mm.
giving all the data manually, and we can create using existing contract. We can copy the existing contract, that is
Mm.
possible. We can create using quotation, and we can create using outline agreement requisition. Okay, so
So, what
these
is
are
the
the
basic difference between this outline agreement and contract? The terms and condition only.
no, no. Outline agreement is a general term. That's it.
Okay.
Outline agreement contains two this one document. One is contract, second one is outline agreement.
Okay.
Those two together called as outline agreement. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
So contract is also outline agreement. Scheduling agreement is also an outline agreement.
Okay.
Both are similar, no change in terms of legal documentation. Both are same. But
Okay.
in terms of SAP,
Mm.
scheduling agreement, what it is in contract, you can see here. Once a contract is available, okay,
Mm.
we need to create number of purchase orders every time.
Mm.
We
We
have to
can create
create
one or more POs with
uh,
we
every time
refers
if
to
we
contract.
need to buy something, we have to create new POs.
Oh.
But in case of scheduling agreement, the advantage is we don't need to create PO every time. The normal schedule lines document will be there. For that document only, we can just add the quantity and we can send the same every time.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just like in we're updating the existing document in the case of
Mm.
scheduling agreement. Okay, that is the advantage. Okay, yeah. So contract, you have seen the contract, right? Contract is having similar to how POPR is there. It has
Right.
header and document item.
Right.
So header contains normally all the data what we enter. It is applicable for entire document.
Mm.
Okay, like validity period, purchase org. Okay, and agreement type or the total value. Okay, all
Mm.
those things will be part of header. In document item, it will be contains like a price and the material.
Quantity and mm.
Yeah, and maybe terms and conditions and related to Incoterms. Okay, those things will be there in the item level. Okay,
Mm.
so here no, there's no difference between ECC and S4. It is same. Okay, and we have two contract types will be available. One is quantity contract. Second one is value contract.
Okay.
Okay, so the difference is like in quantity contract, the whatever the quantity which is specified in the contract until
Mm.
it gets consumed,
Mm.
that contract will be valid.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm.
once the quantity is over, consider this is a quantity contract. The
Mm.
total quantity I've given us 10,000.
So in
Okay,
basically in quantity contract, the limit is on quantity, and in value contract, the limit is on value.
a value, yeah,
Mm.
yes, that is the
Okay.
difference. But here
Mm.
in quantity contract, this total quantity will be there at item level, not at the header. This is
Okay.
for each line. This
Mm.
this may vary.
Mm.
Okay, But
mm,
in value contract, this will be at the header level, so it is
mm.
applicable for the whole items. So if there are 10 items, all the 10 items we have to buy within this value only.
Okay.
Okay, the total whatever we purchase, it will within this limit, this total
Okay.
value.
Okay.
But here it varies each line. Okay, in the quality
Okay.
contract. So both will have validity period. Okay, except these two difference, both will have in the same.
Yeah.
And agreement type means agreement type is not even, it's a document type.
Mm,
It is MK.
mm.
The value contract is called as WK. Okay,
Okay.
that's the difference.
Okay. Okay.
And yesterday we have seen two item category, right? One is
Right.
material group and another one is material unknown, W
Right.
and K. Those will be available in these two contract types.
Okay.
Okay, item categories.
Okay.
We'll see later. So contract list documentation. Contract list documentation is nothing but no,
Approval
whe-
process.
yeah, whenever we release PO for that particular contract,
Mm,
all the documents will get accumulated there. So how many POs are created? Each
mm,
PO, what is the quantity or what is the value we
mm,
ordered?
mm,
Those details will get accumulated. Okay, that is
mm,
called release documentation.
mm,
Okay, that will be there in the contract itself. So approver or maybe the management, they can
mm,
refer it anytime. It
mm.
will be available. So it will gives us a history of the purchase against the contract.
Okay.
Okay, you can see there are three purchase orders are created for this contract.
Three
So all
lines.
the
Okay.
three PO details are available, when it was created, what is the quantity, what is the value, everything.
Mm, mm,
So that they can refer at any time.
mm.
Okay, and they can also compare against the total value and total quantity so that they will be
ECC
aware,
also we
okay,
have that same kind
yeah,
of a thing.
yes, yes, yes. There is no change here. It's the
Okay.
same. Yeah, SAP
Okay.
and ECC for S4HANA, no change. Same
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, this is they're showing the demo for create contract. Let us go quickly. Okay, I think.
Sure. Sure. This tutorial they have made it, I mean, very good because you don't
Right, right.
instead of going into the system, you can have a view how the things are going.
Yes, yes. Everything we can see here itself. Whatever they have recorded, only that we cannot change anything.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. We have to go with the same thing. So this they are logging into normal this one. Not it's not an app. It's
GUI.
a
Hmm.
yeah in SAP
GUI.
GUI. Yeah. So here they're going to contract option. So it's ME31K. Yeah, same
Hmm.
transaction. Entering supplier agreement type. MK means quantity contract. Purchase org. Purchase group.
Group.
Okay, plant. Plant is optional. They are not entered.
Hmm. You can have a
So,
contract without a plant also because you might not have
yes, yes,
finalized
correct.
where the delivery needs to be done. So that can be given in the PO also.
Yes, yes, correct. So validity start date, it will take the current date. We can
Hmm.
change also.
Yeah.
So end date, we can give at any end date.
Right. Right.
Okay. So here, as it is a quantity contract, target
Hmm.
values not no need to enter. Okay.
Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
optional. If it's a
Yeah.
WOK, then we have to enter this target value here.
Yeah,
Okay. That
mostly
will
in
be a
our
mandatory.
company we do value contract because our is TCR tender approved, so there is a
Uh,
limit on check.
okay. Okay. So payment terms, everything is given, maybe
Hmm.
taken from
Hmm.
the vendor.
Hmm.
What are the vendor we entered? So now we are going into the item. So entering the material details,
Hmm.
target quantity, and price. Yeah. So there are three items which we have entered into it.
Hmm.
So here we are entering extra maybe any discounts which are given
Discount
by the
and all.
vendor, yeah,
Hmm.
for each
Hmm.
material we can enter it. Okay, you can see quantity counter created with the
The
number.
same thing.
Yeah.
But this they have not demonstrated in the Fury app, right? Web web app.
Fury apps also it looks the same.
Okay,
No
okay, okay,
change. Yeah.
okay, okay,
There
sir.
instead of transaction code ME31K,
Uh,
we can just search
they will be
for
going through by paths, right?
there
The
it is
tabs
just
and all.
yeah, just search for create contract app
Hmm.
or
Okay, okay.
manage
Noted,
contract
sir.
app. Yeah,
Noted,
either
sir.
one will be there, either create or manage.
Okay,
So
sir.
if we go there, we can create there also. But
Okay,
screen and data entering all same, no change
fine.
between. Yeah. Instead of transaction, there it is available with the app. So this is creating PR with source determination. So we have the source determination checkbox right in the PR.
Hmm.
I'm not sure whether you observe. Let me show you. Okay. Okay. In the PR screen, we can see right there will be an source determination checkbox will be there at the top
Right.
after
Source
it.
of supply
Yeah.
is there, huh?
Yeah. Right. Right. So this one they are giving source list example.
Hmm.
Source list is the one where we can have the source of supply. So source list will refer later also. So it contains a list of vendors for the specific material in the specific plant. Okay, that is the
Okay.
source list where we can make any of the source as fixed vendor and any
Hmm.
of the source if they are not valid we can block it and we can use the source for MRP also. Okay,
Okay.
so that is the options which are available for the source list.
Hmm.
And it will be having a validity date also. Within that validity period, we can specify the source, okay, which are
Okay.
for the material in the plant. So to create source list we can create manually or we can generate using this one. Creation of contract also we can generate the source list or
Okay.
creation of scheduling agreement also it is possible.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah. So we have an option to create manually,
Hmm.
okay, and automatically. Yeah. So manually means we generally we have to go through the app or transaction code
Hmm.
ME01. Automatically there will be a button will be there. This button. If you click on that, the system will automatically taken all the vendors which are supplying this material. Okay. So it will gives us the option. If you want, we can add it or we can delete it. Whatever don't want. Okay, that is allowed with the
Okay.
automatic way of creation. And while creating in outline agreement means contract and scheduling agreement, we have an option to create also source list. See, for this to have a source list, info record is mandatory. Without info record, we cannot generate source list. Okay,
Okay, sir.
info record is required. So this means source list contains info record, contract, and scheduling agreement as a source. Okay, we can
Okay.
specify these things as a source. And even if it's a STO, plant is also
Ah,
can be used as a source. Okay,
okay.
another plant.
So info record, outline agreement, and plant.
Plant, yeah. So here we can see we have separate topics also on this.
Hmm.
This is just they're giving the overview. That's it here. All these things again they will repeat in the
Okay.
coming topics. Yes. So here there's just they're going with the same path. Source to creation ME01. Yeah, maintain. So we are in the initial screen we have to enter the material and the plant. These are mandatory. Okay, because
Hmm. Hmm.
for specific material only we are maintaining the source. Okay, within the
Hmm.
plant. Which plant it is valid.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
So then So you can here we maintain the valid from valid to supplier purchaser. So PPL means plant. Okay.
Hmm.
If it's a contract or agreement, here the agreement number we have to specify here. Okay, with the item.
Okay.
Okay. Here, if you click on generate records, right? So those whatever the info records or contracts are available, it will show us. So we can select it accordingly. Instead of entering manually the data, system will suggest the data to us.
Hmm.
Okay, we have to enter the valid from valid to. So you can see it suggested two lines. One with the contract which we created in the previous step,
Hmm.
6, and this one is if there is no outline agreement is nothing but this is the info record actually.
Hmm.
So info record number we don't have option to enter here, so that's why it will show with the only supplier and purchaser details. Okay,
Okay.
it won't show the number, info record number.
So it comes by default.
Yeah, because we selected the generate, right? It
Hmm.
it will gives us the details. If we do not want, we can delete also. We select the line, we can delete here. Delete option is there, you can see here.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. It will suggest, okay, what all the options are, resources are available.
Hmm.
So if you click on this fix button,
Hmm.
this vendor will be fixed for the this material in this plant. Always this contract will be suggested as a source, the PO.
Hmm.
Okay. So this one, see here, if you select one means it is during MRP run also it will suggest this contract only as a source.
Okay.
Okay, contract vendor. If we do not select one or two, if you select only blank, it won't suggest in the MRP. We have to add the vendor manually in the PR,
Okay.
MRP PR. Yeah.
Hmm.
Generally, only one source will be fixed, not multiple. Here they are selecting multiple. Okay.
Hmm.
So that's why it's just giving a warning message. Okay. We do not have to select several sources as a fixed in the same date, same error period.
Because that will create a conflict to raise the
Correct, correct.
which one to be chosen.
Yes.
In our business, the source list was not important because we don't create it.
Okay, okay.
But
Yeah, but
sometimes you do because we have 8 business verticals and all they have their different requirements. So for one of the business verticals, they do maintain the source list by their own. And
mm,
then while I mean after creating PR, they allocate the source list, the vendor in the PR, and then convert it to PO through ME 55 or 56, I think.
mm. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. Same thing is in S4HANA, it is there.
Hmm.
No change in that. Yes, yes. Here, another method I told, right? Generate source list option. There, for multiple, this one, material, we can generate the source. You can
Hmm.
see. We're selecting multiple material.
Hmm.
For that, we can create a source list at a time. Instead of
Hmm.
creating one source list,
Hmm.
multiple sources we can create using this generate
Right.
source list option.
Hmm. That was my next question. Actually, I was supposed to going ask you this, that
Uh,
instead of going single, can I maintain
uh,
for multiple plants?
yes, yes, yes. It is possible here. Okay. So there is even if you select only outline agreement or all records like that, that option also there. Before selecting, we can also do the test run. Okay,
Hmm.
so that if the records are good, then we can execute the actual run. Okay. So now we are generating for two material and
Hmm.
we are not giving any plant. So
Hmm. Hmm.
what are the plants available? It generates for all the plants if source is
Okay.
available like that. Okay. It's selecting for I think two plant here.
That we have created and that is being displayed.
Uh, okay. Yeah. So we're selecting, we can also select fix for all the sources. Okay. And you can also block, that is also possible. So now it is fixed. You can see the fixed indicator selected, so that these are fixed.
So that was the first screen in ME01. We created the list, but that list is not enough. We need to generate it, right?
No, 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 no. That is another. That is a we have to go through one source list at a time, right?
Okay, okay.
That is also the way we can create it. This is another way we create multiple source list.
But here we have not mentioned any plant, but is it showing any plant? No, it is
No,
showing
no,
an
it is
only
plant.
the,
No, no, plant is there. You can see plant 1010. For that
okay,
only, for these two different material, it's creating.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Two
it
source
is
lists
being
are getting
created
created.
from contract.
Correct, correct. Same
If there
contract
is a
only. Same
combination in the
contract only.
contract, if there is a
S-
combination of that, if that material is there with some vendor, then it will show us and then fix us.
Correct, correct. See, in the contract, while creating contract, we enter
Hmm.
three materials. You remember?
Right, right.
So one material they showed us in one method,
Oh,
ME01.
all right.
This is ME05. For other two
Hmm.
materials, they
Hmm.
are generating here. Same
Okay,
contract only, but materials are different. So
okay,
each material one source list.
okay.
Yeah, like that. The source list is valid for one material in the plant.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah. But multiple sources will be added to it. Okay.